welcome back. I'm glad you all are here to join us.
Yes, we are.
Make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you know when we come in. We coming in every Monday to you all. We're excited. It's Monday.
Yes, it is. Yes, it
Had
is.
a long weekend. Long weekend. It seemed like it to me. It was a long weekend, but we had a long weekend to me. That's what I said for me. Ken, how you doing today? How's your day?
Today is better.
It's a better day?
Yeah, it started out kind of rough this morning,
Okay.
but today is better.
It's a good day.
A little warm outside, and
Yeah,
I
it
appreciate
is.
that.
Yes, it is.
And it turned out better now. Now that I'm okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm refreshed now.
Got a little rest.
Yeah, I'm refreshed now, and I'm just kind of ready for the rest of the evening.
Okay, got a little relaxation.
How about yourself?
You know what? I'm doing really good. Just trying to get some stuff done. Just trying to, move some stuff around, like clean up a room, clean up a closet, clean up. I'm just really trying to get everything kind of like, I know we're in spring season, kind of do a little spring cleaning.
Yeah, the summer is here. Summer is here now.
It's white.
And it's in full bloom. It feels like it.
Yeah, I know it
It
does.
feels like
It
it's in
feels
full
exactly
bloom.
like
I'm
it
glad the
is
rain has
summer.
passed us by, and summer is here now, and it was humid today. And
Yes.
we might as well get ready for it
Might as
because it's
well get
coming.
ready, yes.
It's coming.
I mean, but that just, and I'm going to get right into it, but that amazes me how, we complain about the rain.
Right.
Then we like, oh, I'm ready for some
Summer.
sunshine.
Oh, yes.
Because I remember you and I was just saying that the other day, and now the sun is shining, and now all of a sudden,
Oh, yeah.
we complain about the heat.
Heat,
So what
right,
we want?
right.
We want rain, we want heat, we want cold.
Yeah.
We're just
kinda tough,
we're
kinda
just
tough.
undecisive.
But I love the summertime, though.
Yes,
I really
we
do. I
do too.
enjoy the summer, yes.
Excuse me, y'all. Kendall, we got a good show.
Okay. All right.
So y'all know last week we talked about, let's talk about sex.
Yes.
That was the topic
Yes.
of last week. Y'all, that was such a overwhelming response. Y'all, we got so many emails. I did notice a lot of people didn't really make comments on that particular topic.
Right.
But I got a lot of emails.
Right. Okay.
I got emails, I got phone calls, just people just asking me more and more about. So y'all, we doing Let's Talk About Sex 2.0.
Okay. I'm ready
So
for it. I like that.
You
I like that.
like that, okay?
Yes.
So someone called and they called and emailed and all that. They said that we talked about the highs and lows.
Okay.
Excuse me, and then you need to take that initiative and so this was a lady.
Okay.
She said with everything going on in her life, she said, how can I take the initiative sometime? Even though she said she's not the high, she's more of the low. She said, what could we give her to encourage her to, to be more of the high? So that's why I said it's 2.0.
Yeah,
So we just going to be just talking about sex. We're going to answer her question.
Okay.
So, Kendall, what I'm just saying, she's saying that, she is, because last week, she was high.
Yeah.
She was high.
Right.
This one say she kind of low.
Low. Okay.
So she said, what could we give her? Because she said sometimes she has to take the initiative. She said she don't feel like being the one that's taking the initiative because she's tired. She said I got so much going on. I have I work. She and then I have school. Ooh,
Okay.
she got work and school.
Yes.
And she said they have kids. And then she said the kids have activities. She
Wow.
don't, yeah.
Wow.
And she said, and then she's part of a sorority. She have her meetings with other things that she's involved in.
Okay.
So she sounds like she's really busy.
Wow.
So that's why she said it's hard for her to be the initiator because it's just everything's just overwhelming.
And
So
I can kind of convey with her on that because husbands, our job is to come in and try to help out also because if the wife is that busy and if our family is that busy, we're both going to have a conversation and figure out when are we going to have a relationship with each other? Because if we're busy with the kids, work, school, when we're going to have a time out in order to take care of business.
Well, I don't think them taking care of business is the issue.
But you got to get her ready though. And if I can't get her ready, I can't expect much in the bedroom.
She just said she's not the initiator.
Right.
She said she's not the one that initiates all the time.
So
she
as a husband,
she just
right,
she just don't
I got you now.
Okay.
I got you now.
She don't initiate
since
it.
you're trying to help her out, I'm going to help her out too. As her
not-
husband, my job is to, hey, look, how can I satisfy you or help you be satisfied? So my job is to take some of that load off of her. That's gonna be my job. Take some of that load off her. How can I help you with the kids, maybe?
Okay.
How can I help you with, when they have activities? Can I
Okay.
help you maybe take them to the activity, soccer or whatever?
Glad you said that.
Yeah.
She said they do it together. She
Okay.
said we do it together.
Okay.
She really made sure she answered because she know me. I guess she know me. I'm just saying she know me because I'm gonna ask
She
questions.
covered all her
y'all.
bases, huh?
She said she covered all the bases. She said we do our activities together. She said me being in school, me working a full-time job, just me being that initiator, it's just tough for her to initiate.
Right. So
you're to me, I just heard you saying, I know I interrupted you. I heard you kind of say like,
wait.
I kind of heard you say like, for us to spend time. She said we do spend time together.
Okay.
She said, but the problem is that she is not hers is always low, and I get it because from all the stuff she just told us on here,
Yes,
she's drained.
Busy, yeah. And I imagine there's a lot of couples like that because we're pretty busy, but we don't have kids anymore. We have older kids and older grandkids.
Right.
But I hear a lot of couples saying that they are so busy now that sex is in the back room. Sex is on the back burner. Sex sometimes is null and void.
Wow.
Not even existing.
Wow.
Because we're so busy with life and children and activities and things like that. But we're going to have to realize that sex plays a vital part in our relationship.
It does.
Intimacy plays a vital part in our relationship.
It does.
We're going to realize that if it wasn't for intimacy, and if it wasn't for that sex part, children wouldn't be here.
Right, and
We
I'm
wouldn't
glad
have
you
children.
said that because last week I said procreation was for that oneness. That was for the continuation of replenishing the earth.
Okay.
So I had to clarify that, y'all.
Okay.
I messed that up.
Yeah.
So that was what that was for, and a lot of times, I don't know. And I was just when you were just talking, I was just thinking, do I ever become like I'm not the initiator? Am I ever just tired? Like, well, I'm just tired. And I think I did talk about this last week that when I'm tired, it's mental for us.
Okay,
Yeah.
right.
I said that last week. It's kind of mental for
And
us.
physical for
It's more physical
okay,
for you
for
all.
us, yeah.
So to me, what I would kind of recommend or suggest is that you're gonna almost have to schedule it. I know this sounds kind of strange.
Put a sign on the board and say, okay, it's sex time, it's intimacy time.
I'm just saying, okay, kind of
Yeah.
like what you said last
Right.
week. Last week you said your days is Wednesday and Sundays, okay? So I know Wednesdays
That's what
and
days I
Sundays
would prefer.
you would prefer. Not
Yes.
that it's just in stone and
Right.
you want to do it Monday or Tuesday. I'm
Right.
sure you want. I'm sure you wouldn't tell me no if I said, okay, it's a Monday, and you don't. You look at the calendar and say, wait a minute, it's not Wednesday.
Yeah.
What did you get?
Had to reschedule.
But anyway, I just-
reschedule that one.
But I just think that's okay.
Yeah.
I think it's okay to
Yeah.
do that because to me, we plan and put everything else on the schedule.
Right.
I'm not saying
Right.
we put it on there and say at 6:45 this time we're gonna do. No, we know that this day we're gonna do it, and I'm saying, like you kind of said, help her to make that load lighter. Think of ways that you can. Like you say, you got everything. Your schedule is busy. I'm just
Right.
saying your schedule is
Right.
real busy, but somehow. Because she said she used to be initiator. She used to do that. She said, but with everything...
Life got in the way. Life got in the way.
So I know
Yeah.
it's in there because
Yeah.
you said you did it. You've done it before.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
because it's in there, that means it can happen again.
And so, and another thing we should not do. We should not allow sex to be just like a quickie or a thing of the past. We'll do it if we're good if we don't. If we do it if we're good if we do. Sex should be a vital part of our relationship because that's what keeps the fire going in our relationship. The intimacy part of it, the hugging, the romancing, and things like that. So we shouldn't just say, well, okay, well, let's hurry and get it over with and be done with it.
Well-
Let's not get sex in just passing.
Well,
you know.
I hear you, but I heard you last week. You was like, a quickie is good. So I'm just saying.
Every now and then.
Yeah, but that's what.
Every
but
now
I'm,
and then you get the quickie kind of, hey, it kind of lights the fire.
okay, but I'm just
Give me
saying.
a quickie and then later on tonight you can make him catch up where we left off.
Because you just kind of said, quickie, you just. And I know what you're saying. I just
Yeah,
wanted
we
to throw
should
that
not.
in the video
Yeah,
like
but I'm
that.
saying we should not just ignore it. Okay, if we don't do it this week, it's okay. If we don't do it
Right.
next week, it's okay. If we don't do it, and pretty soon we're not doing sex at all. We're not having
Right.
sex at all because we put it so far in the back burner. It should be right there with romance, and it should be right there with date night. It should
Okay.
be right there with celebrated. So sex should be right in there in the mix of it, in the center of our relationship.
So I'm just gonna kind of ask her, since you think you had all the bases covered and don't look like you do, because I'm about to ask you a question anyway.
Okay.
What about foreplay? I mean, how are you with that? I mean, if it's something that you like, that to me initiate something he like, initiate that. That to me is showing that you're initiating.
Okay.
Because you said you
Okay.
don't initiate.
Right.
So to me,
Right.
if it's something that he likes, that's part of foreplay. I think that's great. You
Kind of
know,
like teasing each other
Like
too.
kinda
You know,
teasing
kind
each
of
other
teasing
a
each other.
little
Yeah.
bit.
Pass by. You raised your dress up. What was that going on there? Wow. You know, say, hey, today you don't have a bra on. What's up with that?
Right,
You know,
right.
kind of tease
You
each
gotta do
other.
little stuff.
Yeah, kind of tease each other and get us both into the romantic part of
Right,
it. You know,
right.
And, you know, give me something that hey I can look forward to down the line. Oh, she looks sexy today.
Exactly.
I'm ready for that tonight. Or maybe
Exactly.
tomorrow.
Right.
You know? So I think we should tease each other, you know, and get each other ready.
I agree.
Get each other prepared for what's going on, you know?
And something you said last week too, because I you know, that's why I said since we're doing Sex 2.0, you said not toys right now. So you're saying there's no toys at all when it comes to the bedroom. That's my question to you.
Well, I'm not going to say not at all, but we should not make it a habit of, okay, every time we get ready to have intimacy, every time we get ready to have sex, we got to bring some toys in with us.
Okay,
you know?
elaborate,
You know?
tell me why.
Because toys can lead to a lot of crazy things. Pornography, you know,
Okay.
it could lead to that. It could lead to, okay, I'm not having sex without my toys.
Okay.
And now there's another stigma there. Okay, pretty soon you got so many stipulations now that I'm not gonna be able to have sex at all because I got to go through all of these landmines here in order to get to you, or vice versa. You have to get the landmine to get to me.
I like how you said that. I knew that's where you was going, but I wanted you to say so that they can understand. Because somebody even asked me that question. Well, he said something about no toys. What do you mean no toys? And then when you said not right now, and I get it because right now, if we're not at a good place as far as when the intimacy or sexual come in, bringing something extra, like you say, I might really enjoy it. And then every time, like, okay, you didn't bring the toy with you, know, and
I'm
you,
like, I got to have it in order to get right, or you have to have it in order to get right. Yes.
I know that's crazy. So
Yeah, you have to really be careful about
you
that.
have to, I
Because if
agree.
I need something to warm me up, or you need something to warm you up
Yes.
to get us ready,
Yes.
I mean, you know, that's almost taking the fun out of it
I
to
agree.
me.
I think
To
so.
me.
I think so too.
I mean, I talked to some guys. Some guys
think
said
so,
toys
too.
are all right with them. I'm
Right,
like, no,
right.
it's not all right with me yet. I'm not old enough yet to not, you know, to say, okay, toys can take my place.
Right.
And I don't want that to happen. I mean,
Right.
you don't want that to happen. If you don't want that to happen to you all, toys take you all's place.
Exactly.
You know, okay, my husband don't want to do it, now I got a toy. My wife don't want to do it, now I got a toy.
Right.
And then we're substituting now, and it's almost like we're bringing a third party into our bedroom.
Right. And it's not a physical person, but it's
Yeah.
an object.
Yeah.
That's just, which is crazy.
Right.
It's like,
Right.
it's not a person.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
I think that's when it get, and that's to me is part of the protection part.
Yeah.
Because I think
Yes.
our intimacy needs to be protected for you and I, or you and your spouse, you and that other person. And like you said, once you start bringing other things in, like Kim said earlier, pornography, you start bringing in toys, you start bringing
Magazines,
stuff
whatever,
like
whatever
that.
it takes to arouse us, to get us up and running.
Right.
You know?
Versus me getting you there or you getting me there.
Right.
We bring us and I'm saying a third party. Third party could be an object, a person, or something. Yeah, because I think that's when we really just kind of.
Yeah, we're going down the hill fast.
I think we're going downhill really fast when it comes to that.
And I think, you know, we've been talking about the truth at church, Pastor. We've been talking about the truth. I think a husband and wife should come to the truth of it. And
Okay,
say,
what do you
look, here's my problem right here. I'm just not, you know, fitting up to it. What can I do to satisfy you, or what can you do to satisfy me? And then I say, okay, here's what I need you to do for me. I need you to, you know, be more sexier.
Okay.
I need you to walk around with that apron on that you
I knew
have.
you was gonna
You
say
have that
that.
apron. I need you to put that apron on sometime and get me really
I
excited
know
about
'cause I-
this is what I want today.
I know y'all talking about it. Y'all wondering, like, what in the heck is that apron? I'm going to have my
Yes.
producer to go get it. Producer, can you go get that apron that's in the back? I think it's in my bedroom. Go get that red apron that's in there. Because I want to show y'all what it looks like. But if you go
Yeah,
because I know y'all going to ask me, you talking about this apron.
And
I
some
have to
days
see
I'm
this
just sitting
apron.
around the house, put that apron on.
Yes. Yes.
walk around in front of the television. Let me see, like,
Yes.
wow, she's got that apron today.
Yes.
That means something. That rings a
Right.
bell in my head.
Right.
And gets me excited, like, okay, something is about to happen
Something
with
is
this
going
apron
down.
right
Exactly.
So I think we need to do things like that. Tell the truth to each other. Say,
I
look.
think so.
I mean, you know, it's so. I know. I'm not saying you're dull and boring anymore, and I'm not saying I'm dull and boring anymore. I think we just need to bring more excitement into our sex, our romance, our intimacy, in order to spark that liveliness in our relationship. We did all that to get each other.
I agree.
We need to continue to do all that to keep each other.
I agree with all of that because I think so many times we've allowed so many other things to get in the way.
Yes.
And I'm just talking about the relationship. Just think if it's in the way of our relationship, just think it's really in the way of our intimacy.
Right.
Because if it's in the way where we're barely speaking and communicating, and I'm kind of going out, but I'm saying if we barely doing that, you know, sex is at the water. Because
Right.
we, you know, a lot of times we ask couple that, how y'all communication? Now we just not. So we don't even get to the
Sexual part, because if the communication is not there, we know sex is not. It's null and void.
So I think
It's not there,
again, what Kim and I always
Yeah.
talk about is communication. We got to talk about it.
And be truthful about it.
If we don't
You know?
talk about it and be true,
I'm not gonna hurt your feelings, you know,
Uh-huh.
by telling the truth, and you're not gonna hurt my feelings by telling the truth. We're just gonna try to be real to help each other advance in our relationship.
Right.
Yes.
Right. I agree. I think of so many times we're married in relationships and we on eggshells. That right there baffles me all the time, that I come here, when I walk through that door, I can't say certain things, or I can't look a certain way, or I can't do this. That to me, you going downhill.
Yeah,
So if
yeah.
I gotta walk on eggshells, that's why I say, you know, sex is shoes. None of that's happening.
So
No
we got to get back
intimacy.
to the truth and just start talking to each other and being more open with each other. I'm not saying just blade out, just say everything.
Okay.
But let's just be honest with each other today to say, look. I mean, you know, the reason why I'm not as hyper as I used to be sexually is because I need you to turn me on more. Or
But what if I am doing all that to turn you on, and it's not happening?
then I need to check myself.
I'm just-
Yeah. Then I need to check myself.
Okay.
Mhm.
But I'm just saying, what if I'm doing all that, and then you still not? Okay, I'm gonna use her. That's why I'm just thinking. I'm just gonna since she asked a question. Okay, she got all that going on. She cannot quit her job, right? Probably because she got a job. She can't stop working. She can't look in the washroom. She cannot quit her job. She can't stop quit school. The kid's still involved. She can't stop doing that. So that's what I'm saying. How can we help her to initiate it? And I think the best advice I gave her was see what he likes.
Right.
First, get your mind right first. And I'm serious. Schedule a day. And this is just what I would. If you were sitting here in front of me, this is what I would tell you. Plan a day, Friday, even if you do class on Saturdays, whatever time you take that time out to do the class. Just plan that day. Do a date night, you and your husband.
Right.
You all go out, have a good time with one another. Don't think about school, because the way I look at it is that you're not doing schoolwork every day, every hour. You have a time probably etched out to where you take that time and do that. Same way you do that. You do your job. Probably once you come home, you probably don't do any more work, or if you work from home, once you're done, you're out of the office, because that's what you told me on here, because you're like, now that's my time for my family.
Okay.
So now I need you to do, just like you think you covered all the bases, I need you to do that with your husband. I need you to set that time where it's just you and him. You and him get together, go out, put on something really nice. We hadn't been able to dress up in a while.
Right.
But just put on something.
Right.
If you right now don't want to go out, do something. Go dress up, go to the backyard.
Yeah,
I'm
you go right
serious.
get the park.
Go
Park right down the street there. And
Yeah,
sit out there
but
and enjoy
but I
it.
do want you to dress up, even if you're just at home. I want you to really dress up like you're going on a date. Look your best. I want you to feel good, because to me, once we feel good about ourselves, that's gonna take it to another level. Because once I think I'm cute, I'm like, oh yeah.
I can take on the world.
I can take on the world. Like the song you said, "A Million Dollar Pause," when I walked into the room, they used to be my song back in the day. But I'm just saying, that's what you got to do. You have to do that, and then guess what? That's gonna turn him on because he probably hadn't seen you dressed up and looking like that in a while. Then once you do that, y'all go out. You never know. And I'm saying, just that whole day, you just send him little texts. He send you. I mean, just send him little text messages. Leave him little tidbits. Leave those little nuggets around so he'll know and we'll know what the night gonna be at the end.
And another thing too, kids are important, but we should not let kids interfere too much into the marriage, into the relationship where it's all about them and not about us. So sometimes our relationship, our intimacy can get lost in that. Kids are so busy doing so many activities. We got them doing everything, soccer, baseball, football, basketball, and then we'll forget about each other.
Right.
So we need to really be careful about that also.
But I don't think that's her issue.
Right.
I just think
that will
everything
slow down.
else.
They need to slow down on some of that, and that can help, help us get some more energy.
So you're saying just stop pulling kids out of stuff?
No,
so what you're saying?
Don't do everything.
Okay,
my
so
kids
what
doesn't
you're
have to do
saying?
soccer, baseball, basketball, and football at the same time.
Okay.
Sometimes we can cut back on say maybe do 2 sports. You don't have to do 5. Do 2 sports. And then that'll give us a little more time so we can free up for us.
But if you think about it, our sports are different seasons. So
Right.
that's what I'm
true.
saying. It's
That's
not
true.
like they going to football, basketball, and track. This right here, it's different seasons. So to me, it's spread out. Where to me, it's okay for them to.
But just slow
to
down
do
and
that.
don't let that be the most important thing in our marriage is our children.
I agree.
Because the most important thing is that we always talk about. Most important thing in our marriage is us. First of all,
I agree.
If
I
we are
agree.
jacked up and if we're in shambles, how is it going to affect our kids?
Right.
So we got to look at each other and
Okay.
make sure we take care of each other, take care of each other's needs and wants, and supply those needs and wants.
Yeah.
And then guess what? The other stuff will start taking its place.
And just like Kenan just said, once you start doing that, just like the Davidson intervention, we always say revive, restore, and reunite.
Yes.
Once you start doing that, I guarantee, and I want you to hit me up and tell me how did it go. Because I guarantee if you go on that date, that's going to revive it.
Absolutely.
Once you dress up and look pretty, you're going to feel revived. Then once y'all go out on your date, y'all going to be restored to where, and by the end of the night, y'all definitely going to reunite with one another.
Yes.
I guarantee you that will happen.
Sparks are going to fly.
Something's
Sparks
gonna
are going to fly.
happen. Yeah.
And that bedroom is going to be turned upside down. Guaranteed.
Yeah, I guarantee that. So we appreciate you all. You
Yes.
guys joining us
Yes.
this evening.
Yes.
And we look forward to y'all joining us next week. Y'all make those comments again. Don't forget that subscribe button is always here. It's always here. So we enjoyed y'all again. We look
Yes.
forward to seeing y'all next Monday. Y'all have a good evening. And bye.
All right.